about Masjid Shaikhain. Remember which battle did I mention Masjid Shaikhain? I mentioned, I even showed the picture during the lesson. Remember? Masjid Shaikhain. Peperangan apa? Peperangan? Uhud. Very good. Okay, in the battle of Uhud, when the Prophet ﷺ has left Masjid Nabawi, okay, they stopped at this place called Shaikhain. And why is the name Shaikhain? This place is called Shaikhain. It's because in the past there is two sheikh, two old people, okay, two old persons, one man, one woman. They got married and they got children, okay, and we are talking about people who are above 100 years old, okay, still fertile. So that is why the place is called Shaikhain, okay, but that's not the history. The history is that when the Prophet ﷺ came to Shaikhain, he stopped his army and he paraded them, and he found that there were a few people from the Jewish tribe, and he asked, what are these people doing here? And then the companions were saying that, oh, they have come to help us fight against the Quraysh. Okay, they have to fight against the Quraysh. And actually this is a plot by Abdullah bin Ubay bin Salul. Who is Abdullah bin Ubay bin Salul? The head of Munafiq. Okay, the head of Munafiq, or the hypocrites. He actually called the Jews to join forces with the Muslim first, and at the battlefield the Jews will join forces with the non-Muslims, with the enemy, to attack and kill the Muslims. But Allah SWT has already given the warning to the Prophet ﷺ. So the Prophet said, tell them to go back, and we do not take assistance from people who disbelieve to fight those who disbelieve. We don't get help from the mushrik to fight the mushrik. Okay, so the plan by Abdullah bin Ubay bin Salul is spoiled, or he failed his plan. Okay, and that's where he merajuk. Merajuk meaning what? Merajuk in English? He sulk. He pretend to sulk. He said that, oh, he gave the idea to fight and defend Madinah from within the city, but the Prophet ﷺ never listened to his idea. Okay, so he said that, well, actually there's no fighting, there's only a war of words. There won't be any killing between the Muslims and the Quraysh. And he managed to convince 300 Muslims to return back to Madinah and not join the Prophet ﷺ in his expedition. So initially, how many Muslims were there in the army? 1,000. Then 300 left. So how many people? 700. 700. So the army is 700. And at this location, at Masjid Shaikhain, the Prophet ﷺ also found some boys have actually followed him. Hello? Hello? Siapa tu? Okay. Alright. Can you hear the both cars? Okay, because I think one of the cars lose reception. That's why I can hear the warning sound. Okay. Alright. So now, there is one thing that happened, alright? The Prophet ﷺ told the Jewish people to leave. The second thing that happened is that when the Muslims were paraded, the army was paraded, the Prophet ﷺ found that there were boys. Boys meaning they haven't reached the age of puberty. Alright, so the Prophet ﷺ said the boys have to leave. And the companions recommended one of the boys to stay, which is Rafi' ibn Khadij. Why? Because this boy is a sharpshooter. He's very well. Okay, he's very well skilled. He's very skilled at archery. You can see the masjid on your left.